I think we would all agree that Wesley Bryan should be playing golf on the PGA Tour right now, but let's dive into his golf swing. I want to show you guys a few things that I really like. Now, as he takes the club back, his hands are working to the inside and around his turn. Okay, if your hands are working out and away from you in your takeaway, that tells me that you're not letting your turn dictate how you're starting your backswing. This allows him to hinge the club right up the plane to where halfway back now he gets into a tour level position where the shaft is pointing basically right back at the golf ball. You can see his hands are going right through his bicep. Because he's doing the proper things in the proper order, this allows him to get up to a really solid top position. Arm structure looks amazing. You can see his lead arm matches shoulder plane. That is 90 degrees to his spine, and the fastest axis something in turnaround. You can also see that his hands are directly over his heels, and the shaft is basically right on the plane there. So from this top position, he doesn't have to externally rotate his trail arm. He doesn't have to bow his lead wrist and make a compensation to get the club back down onto the original plane. All he has to do is shift into his lead side and start to rotate and beeline his hands down to the golf ball in transition and let the shaft come down onto the original plane. Okay, now from this position, all he has to do is release the club down the plane, and he's provided with the opportunity to freely rotate around the arc. Okay, that is how he's keeping the club head outside of his hands and controlling the club face through impact. Now, one of Wesley's tendencies, among a lot of other PGA Touring professionals, he does let his lower body get a little bit more out in front of his hands, arms, and club as he comes down. You can see his lower body likes to spin. But obviously, he's a really good player. He has an amazing swing. And I'm actually curious, who do you guys think has a better golf swing, Wesley Bryan or George Bryan? Let me know in the comments below.